Here it is.
First thing you do, you start off with the clutch in, locked in, so you're in neutral. Now you can pedal the bike as a bicycle. If you want to start the motor, you simply pedal a little bit, get a little momentum, and you squeeze and drop the clutch, and that will jump start and engage your motor, and then off you go with the throttle.
Now, Dan, how much of the, I know you probably got a range of prices, what would a model like this go for?
This model here goes for 800.
800 bucks. And how many gallons do we get for one gallon, miles per gallon, let's say?
Approximately 150 miles a gallon.
150.
Let me say that again, 150.
150. Now, approximate speeds this baby can go.
Approximately this close to 30 miles.
Close to 30 miles an hour down. That's awesome. And what's the name of your shop?
The shop is called Crazy Bikes.
Crazy Bikes by Dan. And Dan is not crazy, he's ingenious. Alright, what I'm going to do is get on this bike and show you that even Ryan the Realtor can do it.
I'm going to let the bad boy out.
They tell you that war is a permanent thing, and American Idol kids really can sing. Pieheads on a rescue mission, put your cancer in remission. People starving, malnutrition, work your abs.
Put the helmet.
Yes, always wear your helmet. This is just in a parking lot for a test ride.
That's the trip, man.
Alright, here we are at Dan's Crazy Bike Sales and Rentals with Dan Cormier. He's going to tell you about his shop, his business. The number is 2516 on White Mountain Highway. You got Peaches right next door. It's a famous place for breakfast and illegal craftsmen. So here we are right in the center of town. Take it away, Dan.
Okay. This is the bike, the base model that I make here at Crazy Bikes. This bike goes for $800. It is a very simple to operate. Simply pedal the bike. If you want to start the motor, you just squeeze the clutch, let it out, and you're off the throttle. The brake system is simply the back coaster brake, push down backwards on the pedals so they can work in, and that's that. That's my first model. The second thing we're into as well is the electric bikes. Now these bikes are great in campgrounds. They're totally silent. They're very powerful. Take you up the hills. You have 3 different choices with this one. You can pedal it. There's a button called that will pedal assist you, which will help you up the hills. And then there's a simple throttle, thumb throttle that you can use as automatic. So no pedaling involved. You simply just take right off.
Now, Dan, how long would the battery last, and how long again would it take to recharge?
These batteries take approximately 4 hours for a full charge. But the first hour actually charges 90% of it. So if you do happen to get stuck somewhere, you don't have to hang around for 4 hours. You can plug it in for an hour and you have 90% of your battery back.
And how long can we get on 90% of a battery?
Okay, well these run between 25 and 40 miles on a full charge.
Okay, nice.
The reason why I say that is because a guy my size, I can probably get about 40 miles out of a full charge.
Yeah.
A big man, you know, the bigger you are, the less you're going to get.
Yeah.
But a big man may only get 25 or 30 miles out of a full charge. But again, these things are very well built. They're great. It's called Easy Peddler. This is the walk-through edition, where you walk through onto, you know, women's. We also have the men's style with the bar across the top.
Which has always been backwards, because those bars have always hurt.
Yes.
I mean, what's the deal? It should be the other way around, brother.
Right. Then we have the folding electric bike. This is pretty cool. This is very unique. It's very simple to operate to fold. Boom. You simply fold that back.
Oh, wow.
You take this, unscrew this, flip this down. Okay. And away you go. Compact electric bike.
Oh, brilliant.
Put it in the front seat, back seat, any seat.
And if I'm smart, what I'll do is I'll use that bike to commute to my broker's office, and I'll have her charge it.
Correct.
Charge it on her dime.
Now, we have one more bike I'd like to show you. These are all two-stroke motors, besides the electric. These are 300 amp bikes, or 300 watt, I guess. These are two-stroke gas motors. Then I also have the four-stroke motor, which is...
This sounds like a Cadillac, baby.
Yes, this is my personal ride. But this is a four-stroke. This has a ton of power. This will go uphill. There's no pedal. You do not need to pedal this thing.
Now this is the pimp ride. Now this is gasoline powered, right?
Correct. This you don't have to mix your gas and oil. The two strokes you do have to mix.
Naturally, yeah.
This will take you up the hills. This does. These are pretty fast. A lot of power. You know, pouring. Motorized bicycles. Those are two-stroke. Are also good. Less torque, so you'll pedal up the hills. But pedaling is super easy with the motor running.
Now, there we go. That's good. Now, Dan, I'm always trying to look for the romantic angle. Would this be kind of a cool rental for him and her to take on, let's say, like, you know, West Side Road or up into the Notch?
Absolutely.
For a little, yeah.
I'm renting these bikes for $45 for a half a day and $75 for a full day. The electric bikes we are not renting just yet, but I plan to for the next month. We should have the electric bikes.
So that's awesome, Dan. We thank you for your time. This is innovative. This is North Conway. This is where it happens. And thanks for tuning in with Ryan the Realtor.